In a forgotten village, deep within the mountains, there lived a boy who tried everything to lose his mother's love, and failed. What he discovered in the end changed his heart, and his destiny forever. Stay with me, for this is a story about a love that nothing could break. The love of a parent. Once upon a time, in a mountain so quiet, there lived a widow named Amara and her only child, a son named Kai. Amara was known throughout the land as the mother of the mountain. Strong of heart and soft of voice, she raised Kai in a small wooden house beside the whispering river. Every morning she would comb his hair with her fingers and whisper, "Wherever you go, my love goes with you." Kai, however, was born with fire in his soul. As he grew older, he grew restless, tired of the quiet mountains and the softness of his mother's love. He wanted noise, glory, freedom. At 16 he declared, "I will go into the world. I will be greater than this village, greater than these mountains." Amara's heart trembled, but she nodded. She handed him a small cloth pouch. Inside was a single feather, white as snow. "This is from the silver crane that saved your life as a baby," she said. "Keep it. When you hold it near your heart, you will always find your way back." Kai scoffed. "I don't need trinkets or fairy tales, mother. I'm not a child anymore." And with that he walked away, never looking back. The world, as it turned out, was not made for gentle hearts. Kai chased after wealth and fame in distant cities. He lied to kings, cheated gamblers, and stole from the rich. He became powerful but hardened. His name spread like fire, feared in taverns and whispered in alleys. He changed his name to Ash, believing it sounded stronger. Kai was a name too soft, too full of his mother. One winter he returned to the valley, cloaked in gold and arrogance. He built a tall house of stone right next to his mother's wooden cottage, mocking its simplicity. "I've outgrown you," he said coldly. "The world taught me more than your lullabies ever could." But Amara only smiled, her eyes full of quiet knowing. "You will always be my son," she said, offering him a bowl of warm stew. He knocked it to the ground. "I don't need your food. Or your love." Amara didn't flinch. She simply knelt and began cleaning the mess without a word. That night, as snow fell silently outside, she left a candle burning in her window, just as she had every night since he left. Years passed. Ash grew crueler, richer, colder. One day, a mysterious traveler knocked on his door. "I am the Wind Witch," she said. "You have burned every bridge, betrayed every friend, cursed every hand that ever fed you." Ash laughed. "And I have everything I want. Do you?" she asked. "Let's find out." She snapped her fingers. In an instant, Ash's mansion turned to ash. His treasures dissolved into sand. And worst of all, his name was erased from memory. People no longer knew who he was. Kings forgot him. He became a shadow. "You have nothing left," the Wind Witch said. "Except one choice. Seek the one whose love you rejected. If it still remains, you may yet be saved." Ash, stripped of all pride, stumbled back to the wooden cottage. He hadn't been there in over a decade. It looked the same. Smaller now. Quieter. But the candle still burned in the window. He knocked once. Then again. No answer. When he opened the door, he found the room empty, but warm. On the table was a single bowl of stew. And beside it, the white feather. Ash dropped to his knees, tears streaming down his face. "I don't deserve this." And from behind him, a voice whispered, "But love doesn't need you to deserve it." Amara stepped into the room, her back bent now with age, her hair silver. She looked at him, not with anger, not with judgment, but with eyes that had waited. "You came back," she said, her voice breaking. Ash collapsed into her arms. "I tried everything to make you stop loving me. Why didn't you?" She held his face in her hands. "Because you are my son, and my love is not a trade. It is a fire that never burns out." And in that moment, Ash, no longer a tyrant, no longer a ghost, was Kai again. The boy from the mountains. The child in her arms. The village slowly welcomed him back. Not because of who he was, but because of who his mother was. Her kindness had stretched across decades. Her love had rippled across generations. Kai became a storyteller. He told his tale in marketplaces, under moonlight, in temples and forests. And in every version, he would hold up the white feather and say, "This is all it took. A single reminder that someone still loved me. Even when I didn't love myself." Children listened wide-eyed. Parents wept quietly. And hearts, long forgotten, remembered the power of being loved without condition. Many winters later, when Amara passed, Kai placed the white feather on her grave. He lit a candle and whispered the words she had once said to him. "Wherever you go, my love goes with you." From that day on, travelers said the whispering river sang a little louder near her cottage. And if you listened carefully by her window, you could still hear her voice in the wind. Because true parental love never really dies. Wait. Forgives. Lights the way home. To the parents who wait with quiet hope, and the children who still carry the feather in their hearts. Remember, a parent's love may bend, but it never breaks. It weathers the storms. It outlives pride. And when all else fades, it remains. To get more folktales story, kindly like, comment and subscribe to this channel.